Chapter 19. The day before writing this chapter, I was struggling to wake up. My body needed almost a full hour before getting out of bed. As I lay there honoring my body, I looked out our bedroom window. It was the first day in a long while that it wasn't raining, and I could see the blue sky. The clouds were magnificent, and a shape began to form into an alien face. This group of beings called themselves the Zetas. They communicated that they would be the next group to come forward to help humanity with what they have learned throughout their lifetimes. Looking at their faces in the clouds, I hesitated about moving forward with them, as I had my own experiences with them when I was younger. I was in fear for years until I had a quantum healing hypnosis therapy session and discovered their species almost became obsolete, and they needed to experiment with humans to help them from becoming extinct. When I started to feel unsure about this interaction, the cloud shape turned into a teddy bear's face, and I laughed at the Zeta's humor, and intuitively knew they were sending me the message they were here to help and meant no harm. The Zetas. Greetings. We are a group of extraterrestrial beings who have learned many great lessons throughout our existence. Throughout our millennia, we have struggled with power and the rise of arrogance within our species. We push the envelope to improve our minds and thought processes. With that, we look down upon many other species, appalled if they did not meet our expectations. With this outlook, we fell from the top and peak of our existence to almost becoming extinct. There were Zetas that turned on one another for information, thus turning the entire species into communicating with secret codes and trickery. The end was near when our species began dying out at an alarming rate. We were desperate to save our species and needed to repair the damage of our downfall. We sought out help from others. However, with how we treated so many of our neighbors, we were the ones that were now being shunned. We did not feel any anger or ill intent from any one species or world that turned us away. We knew we must own up to how we treated others, as we too turned away other species when they needed our help, and at times we would laugh or mock them to their faces. We are not proud of how we once were. However, throughout our downfall and almost extinction, we learned many great lessons that will help humanity now. Through our arrogance and feeling that we were superior to almost all other species, we became blind to compassion and unity with all living life. We separated ourselves from the oneness within the universe through our arrogance and state of thinking that we were better than everyone else. This created a downward spiral of deceit and demise within our species, and the level of toxicity on our planet. We share with humanity for each human to look at their own arrogance and superiority over others. Some countries within your world have a high level of egotism, which will come crashing down upon them in the years to come, if it has not already. Your planet Earth is one world where you have one main species residing there. The systems and structures will all come crashing down to show and teach humans that the way your world was set up, with manipulation and greed, does not work. Nor is this the way in the universe. We will not sugarcoat this. Homes, lands, and how things once were will be dissolved. Many humans will be lost and not be mentally sound, as they will not have the capacity to understand how one day they thought their world was all right, and the next day they have no job and no home. However, humans will have each other. Upon this realization, humanity will come together and reach out to one another. And within this energy is the great awakening of how humans are compassionate resilient, and kind. Money will be evenly distributed to help rebuild homes and communities while honoring the earth as she shifts. Communities will be rebuilt in other places if floods, earthquakes, or storms have taken out cities, towns, and neighborhoods. To honor your planet, humanity must awaken to the fact that cities and communities will move. Homes cannot be right next to the ever-rising ocean or changing rivers. When the earth shifts and opens up from earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, towns and neighborhoods must be relocated to start anew, honoring your planet for the new dimension she is rising to. There will be a coming together for your species, and a collective heart opening will occur as these events take place. This heart opening is an energetic link that connects your lights. This connection was lost and hidden for centuries from your species. Within this connection comes knowledge and depth to your sovereign being. The depth we speak of is a great capacity to feel for others through your heart center. For the humans that are already highly sensitive and have activated their gifts and abilities, this connection will bring balance and ease to the pain they have felt from others' suffering. The years 2022 to 2027 will be the most significant shifts humanity will see thus far regarding the relocation of communities due to weather patterns and the mental release of one only thinking about themselves. As humanity wakes up and the veil of forgetfulness is released, daily acceptance occurs for each human to take responsibility for their energy, thoughts, and how they want to contribute in helping others and your planet. This phase will continue until humans transition into their next lives. It is essential not to have any expectation once you are awakened. The awakening process is eternal until your energy goes back into the field of consciousness of all that is. May our messages offer hope and a sense of direction in the years to come. We are honored to be able to come forward on this day. We are the Zetas.